welcome to another episode of Barbecue Travel Adventures. On this episode, we're going to do a Q&A. I promised that last episode. I've been busy, but I got lots of emails rolling in, so I figured now is the time to do this. So, first question. Tim from Texas, the great state of Texas, by the way, with great barbecue. A lot of places I'd like to get to, like Franklin's down out of Austin. I've been told that Franklin's is amazing. 4-hour wait, but unbelievable. Haven't had a chance to get there, but it's on my list. So Tim says, why are you doing these videos? Good question, Tim. Well, two things. First of all, I love good barbecue. I will go anywhere for good barbecue. And second of all, I love traveling. To me, traveling is one of the pleasures in life where you get out to meet new people, see new things. I always meet great people when I'm traveling. Never had a bad experience. Been, quite a few places in the world and just love every second of it. So I combine the two, call it my hobby, and travel to go get good barbecue and see some sights. So thank you again, Tim, for the question. I got another question from Karen in Seattle. I've had barbecue in Seattle up there at Pike's Place, as a matter of fact. I'd have to dig up the name of the place. Sorry for that, Karen. But some good barbecue there. So Karen says, what is the difference between grilling and barbecue? Well, here's where I'm sure I'm going to stir up a little bit of a hornet's nest. To me, grilling is something you do. People call it a grill, Weber grill. And to me, grilling is something you do when you cook a hot dog or a hamburger. You throw it on the grill and you cook it for 5 minutes aside, or even a steak. You throw a steak on, 4 or 5 minutes aside, call it done. Barbecue is something you do low and slow. So you take a rib, you throw it on indirect heat, you get that temp up to 225, 250 with some nice, hickory or oak, and you smoke it for 3 or 4 hours. That's barbecue. So I'm sure there's going to be people that disagree with me, but to me, that's the difference between grilling and barbecue. So thank you again, Karen, for your question. We got Victor in Kansas. Kansas is this one state that I've yet to get barbecue in. I know, shame on me. Got to get to Kansas because they've got some great barbecue places, but hopefully in the next couple of months, get down to Kansas and Missouri. So Victor says, hey, what is your favorite barbecue place? Whew, that's a tough one. I've got two of them. One is Green Street Smoked Meats in Chicago. It's in Greektown on Green Street, and this place has got the best ribs I've ever had. Amazing. Not only do they have great ribs, they have a beef short rib that is to die for. This thing comes out, it's black, it's ugly looking, but once you drop that fork into it, and it just melts into the meat. You put that in your mouth, and it just melts in your mouth. Oh, it's incredible. And great sights to see down there in Chicago. You can walk up and down the riverfront, beautiful places, old history, nice place to go. So it kind of combines both. But this Green Street Smoked Meats is a destination too. It looks like an old warehouse that's kind of beat up, out of the way a little bit as far as tucked back off the street, but amazing place. I also love the Salt Lick down outside of Austin, Texas. I think it's in a town called Driftwood. It's a destination. When you roll in there and you see the size of their parking lot, you go, wow, this place is crazy. And they've got two huge, looks like an old cattle ranch maybe. I'm not really sure the history behind it. But gorgeous. I mean, it's just a cool place to go have a meal. The food is, bar none, excellent. As I said, a lot of great barbecue down in that area. Franklin's is on my list. So I'm going to hopefully try to get there maybe the next 4, 5, 6 months. We'll see. And then if you're in Austin, a great thing to go do is to go see the bats. The bats come out at, I think it's Centennial Bridge. One of the bridges there. The whole town goes there every night. Bats come out at dusk, and you see them fly down the river. Really cool, good experience. That, some barbecue, life is good. As I said, I've got a lot of other places. Depends what I'm looking for. There's a place in Nashville called Peg Leg Porker that has the best dry rubbed baby back ribs I've ever had. These things are amazing. Place is not much. It's kind of a rundown, might have been an old root beer float place at some point back in the past, but an excellent, excellent dry rubbed rib. So I guess that'll be it for now. Hopefully our next episode, we're going to be heading to the town of Half Moon Bay. I'm going to try out this place called Three Pigs. So that's it for the Q&A. Any other questions, throw them my way. More than happy to answer them. And we look forward to seeing you next time on Barbecue Travel Adventures.